Okay, and we're rolling. Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today, we're playing City of Gate 2.0. And it's going to be fun. We're on episode 50. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
The last.
You're calling last again?
Yes. In classical fashion.
There we go. Alright, arseholes. Hello, how's it going? Name's Rawlish, designated fire support, and King Arsehole. Hope everyone's doing well.
And Billy Butcher impressionist.
You know it.
Well, hello. I play Gwendolyn Darkmoon, Rogue Fire Extraordinaire, English, Drow Rats, and just weapon of the party. Mostly just stabbing and shooting arrows.
Okay.
Me? Okay.
Go on.
I play Curie, who's a Goliath cleric druid person.
Yes.
Generally, the half-elven werebear bard paladin rogue. Yeah,
That's a paladin.
pretty much.
Mm.
I'm good.
Is that everyone?
Wilhelm.
Yep, except for me again. Hello everybody. I am Wilhelm, the Artificer Wizard. Yeah, just a general old, not so fun guy, but you know, I am a nerd, so.
I think you're fun.
You're fun.
Yeah, you're fun. Everyone's fun here.
Well, I was mostly referring to Wilhelm. He's kind of a weird guy, but I'm glad everybody thinks I'm fun.
What happened last time we played, folks?
Last time we played, we stormed the. We headed towards the Darkwood and were accosted by the were panthers, and we basically told them to piss off with our words and not the pointy end of our weaponry. So they disappeared and let the forest defend itself as a barkskin tree pod treant awakened a whole bunch of its fellow trees who tried to stop us from progressing through the forest, but they were having little luck slowing most of us down as their blows bounced harmlessly off Gwendolyn and Rinrelia.
Yep. The two of you were both cursed with some form of lycanthropy. Some variant of lycanthropy. So, yeah.
Does that really count as a curse, though?
Kinda, yeah. If they're playing it, right?
I mean, mine is the least cursy of the curses.
That's way better.
Really need to pay attention to moon cycles because that's the only time it really has any kind of any kind of thing.
Yeah.
But as we started knocking some of the things down, these weird undead sappy, buggy kind of creatures started coming out from the downed trees, and those did hurt.
Yeah, those are creepy.
Mm-hmm.
They actually counted as a magical attack.
Yes, they did.
However, being undead, they fell to the same. Well,
Radiant.
they had the misfortune of taking the extra damage that I can output to undead.
Yes.
And
Because you have paladin levels.
Yep. And so, while they were annoying, they were not overly stressful, and we eventually made our way to a house in the center of the thing where the gingerbread smell comes from, and met Grandma.
Yep. And got a little... Go on.
Who convinced Kiri and Gwendolyn to take a tour of her academy, while Jinrilla was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go step outside because I don't like any of this and I can't breathe in this house. It's too stuffy. I need space and air, and I kind of want to eat you all, and yeah. Basically was suffering under the weight of the magical ring she had on, and so she stepped outside while the others took a tour of the thing and saw the children in good shape. Maybe some of them were a little older than they remembered them, but they seemed to be doing fine. Everybody was happy, and they learned a bunch of. They talked with a pixie?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, she is technically a pixie. She's a fairy.
Yeah, talking to fairy.
Bluebell. Bluebell.
And met some other people, like a maybe vampire.
Some kind of
a maybe vampire.
They're butcher or whatever. The guy who gets them their supplies.
Brent Drexel.
Yeah. He was bitten by a vampire, but then was also being poisoned by some spiders, and that kind of mutated him.
Made him immortal and unkillable, and he's not a vampire because he's not undead. He's kind of the opposite.
That's why I said maybe vampire.
And so the two of them came out eventually, and having been thoroughly impressed with the stuff, and we headed back to Gate afterwards so that people could think about what they wanted to do and discuss things. And Jinrillia went upstairs, took off the ring to get the distance so that after the hour or whatever, the attunement would break, so she would stop wanting to beat everybody she met into a pulp. Because that was unpleasant.
Okay.
I think that's about where we were.
Yeah, so where were you when we left off? You still in the woods, or did you
leave?
Sorry?
I said I think we were at the shop.
Yeah, I think you flew back to the shop too. Yeah.
Oh, she said, I hate the babble.
What was that?
Did she say, I hate the werewolf?
No, she said something about I hate the babbles.
I thought it was the good she's dead bit that I was shocked by.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So, yeah. So you went back to the shop.
Yes.
I think that's literally as far as you got, just traveling back to the shop. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you do any downtime chat? Or
We talked a little bit, and I know that, like I said, generally I took the ring off and put it upstairs so that.
Okay.
And Mage handed the box that they were given to the far side of the room because she wants nothing to do with the creepy necklace.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay. So, while you're hanging out of the shop, processing everything, talking amongst yourselves about, Wilhelm, were you here last time?
No, I had to miss last week.
Okay. So, where would you have been?
Probably down, making sure his, or the horde that they discovered, and he's been focusing the teleporter out was okay.
Okay, so you're not in the shop right now.
I mean, he probably would have come back to the shop. He would have probably just, like, poked his head in and be like, okay, all the money's there. Cool. And then just poked back up. And he probably would have just been waiting.
Okay, cool. So, would you guys be telling Rollish and Wilhelm what's been going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. What do you guys think of it?
Wilhelm is annoyed. He was dealing with other business, and he missed this opportunity.
You would have wanted to check out the Academy of Magic?
Yes. 100%.
What does Wilhelm think? What does Rollish think? Sorry. Rollish?
Have we lost Roland?
He may have gotten tired again.
Maybe poke him?
Uh-huh.
Still on the call.
Yep, he is, and he's not muted.
He may have fallen asleep.
He may have fallen asleep, or he might be having technical issues. Who knows? All right. Anyway.
Those technical issues.
Okay. While you're catching everybody up, those who were absent up.
So much magical shit.
Yes, but the amulets that could very easily be used, like Havana's, to usurp your own.
Let me see those amulets.
If you're going to try to identify it, don't bother. The magic is there's so much magic being poured in and out of them that you cannot decipher it. I have already tried.
Well, let me see if I can tell what kind of magic there. Because he's got a plus 17 to Arcana, so he can try. This dude is stupid smart only about magical stuff. Would he have any idea what these necklaces could be used for or could do?
Well, you know from the description that they are life glass, right? You guys would have mentioned that?
I was actually in detail. Okay, so these are the kind of things that can steal souls from what he's realized so far.
Well, you know some of the basics of life glass, that it is the solid form of magic, and like any crystal, it will grow in the right conditions, and the condition being if there's enough life energy around them for them to absorb and grow. So there's a potential, if you're handling them, that it will absorb your life energy. So that's a problem.
And we got
if
these
it's-
from. No,
Cut.
sorry. What, continue. No, continue. Sorry. I
And,
didn't want to interrupt.
and yeah, if these amulets have the capability of absorbing power from their wearer, but they're not growing, then that means that either they're crafted in such a way that limits their capacity, or that somebody is draining the power from the gemstones as quickly as the gemstones are growing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so kind of like we're feeding it, but it's being consumed at such a rate that it doesn't look like we're feeding it at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, where did we get these from?
Well, there were, from their previous adventures, I don't know if you were there or not, but they have discovered that the people of Havana wear similar amulets. But those amulets...
From the chat, I believe. I was kind of being nosy and reading some of it.
Okay. The effect that those amulets have is to keep the people docile and happy and absolutely devoted to Havana, which appears not only...
Mind control amulet.
Sorry? Yeah.
So it's like a mind control amulet? Oh god, that's terrible. How could they?
It's more of
A temperament control?
a little bit. It's like enforced... It's forced happiness and absolute devotion to an all-powerful entity which they believe they owe their happiness to, which they kind of do.
Just because they kind of do doesn't mean they do.
Well, they kind of do because it's this entity that's forcing them to be happy.
That's fair.
It's almost like it's a modified dominate person spell on a massive scale.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Exactly.
fair to say, Wilhelm. So where do we get the amulets from, though? Because this is kind of important judging.
Right. Well, if you want to try and steal an amulet, one of the Havana amulets, you'll have to try and sneak into Havana.
Oh, yeah, not one of those amulets. We're talking about the amulets we've got here, like in front of us.
Did you get given amulets, guys? I believe
Yeah.
you
They
were.
were in the boxes.
Yeah, you were each
Yeah, we
given.
were each given one.
Yeah, the three of you were given one and told, if you want to come back, you can put it on and just walk through a doorway.
Oh, shit. Wait, Wilhelm. Didn't he read it? Yeah, he read about that. Oh, this. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yep.
Hmm.
Grandma's Academy of Magic.
Yeah.
All the biggest and brightest minds of all time of the planet
Really empty.
gathered in one spot, learning as much as they can.
Yeah. So unlike the Havana amulets, the Grandma's Academy amulets are designed to encourage the spellcasters to experiment and learn from each other, so that the amulets allow the free flow of information between the academy students, like a mental connection between them all. So if they ever need the expertise of any of the other members, they can call on it.
Ooh, this necklace is super tempting. Yeah, he just want to close that and just set that back to the side. It's not his to mess with. It was given to the other three, so he's just kind of like, okay, cool, but not for me. All right. What do you guys want to do? He's going to kind of tuck them away, so I'll stop thinking about it. Off to the side of the room, just stop looking at them.
You hear the bell, the shop bell, indicating that a customer has come in, and you hear Davin asking, Welcome. What can I do for you? And a familiar voice say, I wonder if Curie or Gwendolyn are available.
Who is it?
Does Wilhelm recognize his voice? Just out of curiosity.
History checks.
Okay.
It's not fucking Dean King again, is it?
It's not Dean King, no.
Jester?
It is Jester, yes.
At the 22.
Have you met Jester before?
I cannot remember for the life of me. We can just assume no. If you don't remember, I don't remember either. We'll roll with that.
Fair.
You've heard of him, but I don't think you've actually been here at any time we've ran into him.
Yeah, I may have just heard of him from one of the other party members. That's probably the most Wilhelm would know. And he would just be like, okay, cool.
Gwendolyn just peeks her head from around the corner, which is a frown on her face, and tried to look intimidating.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering.
I know him.
Yes. I was wondering, with the most recent intel that you've gathered, whether or not you're ready to leave and join the real world.
Intel.
Sorry?
What intel?
I do believe you've paid a visit to Grandma's Academy of Magic, have you not?
And?
A place where everyone is forced to wear a device which allows each of them to read the minds of the others, where none of you have any privacy, and all of your information is free to all. And that made you uncomfortable, didn't it?
It made one of us uncomfortable. The others, I'm not so sure.
Does it seem familiar at all?
Jester, when I meet you in real life, I'm going to punch you.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm looking at Jester and saying, when I meet you in real life, I'm going to punch you.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, because he's not real, is he?
What? That?
Sorry. That's metagaming, isn't it?
It's not that he's not real either. It's yeah. Anyway, you'll have to find out if you ever get to that point. But anyway, what I'm getting at, if you didn't catch it, is that the Environ devices that you're all wearing to play this insipid little game are equally intrusive and just as harmful. But you saw that already, didn't you? Unless, of course, the Environ system has so dulled your senses, made you so stupid that you can't see it. Perhaps it even suppresses your thoughts and prevents you from thinking of it negatively. A little like the Havana devices.
So they have devices too.
What did you say?
So they have devices too.
I'm using devices to make the comparison between their amulets and your own Environ devices more obvious. Maybe I'm right and it is making you stupid. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully you'll be smart enough to rip those collars off and come with me.
Why are you so insistent on us leaving?
Because you're all puppets. And I'm just trying to save you.
Do you know the definition of insanity?
And also, you honestly give off evil bad guy, terrorist vibes. You might honestly have a point. But we don't trust you.
And why is that, do you think? Is it because the Enveron network is feeding you bad vibes every time I come up?
No, you just honestly just remind me of Magneto, and he has a point, but never mind. Okay, if we take off, unhooked from the Enveron network, what do we do afterwards?
Come to the arcade. All will be revealed. I can't tell you here. They're listening. Anyway, that's all I came to say. Toodles. And he disappears.
That is the definition of insanity. He does the same thing repeatedly, expecting a different outcome.
Hey, Anthony.
Yes.
How much should I believe this guy or think he's trustworthy?
Well, this is the thing. You are, to a certain extent, you're aware that what you're playing is a game and that you're in a simulation created by the Enveron network.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Enveron network, of course, allows you to do pretty much whatever you want. You have the... and you guys choose to spend most of your time in this gaming environment.
Yeah, that sounds like heaven to me.
Whilst, if you do decide to take the collars off, then you won't be able to interact with any of the smart devices in the city anymore, and you'll pretty much have no choice but to live among the disconnected, who are huddled together on the outskirts of the city, scrabbling for survival amongst the scrap and basically trying to work the land themselves to grow food, and occasionally go out beyond the safe zone to try and hunt the wild beasts and monsters. It's the way that the Discons are perceived by the Enveron users is similar to the way that the Mennonites or the Amish, yeah. Like their backward refusal to accept modern technology is hard to comprehend. Particularly the ones that are, because there are members who are fairly militant about it and will try to, like Jester, who is trying to free people from the captivity of the Enveron network.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. How are we feeling about this? Are we just typing him as a psycho, and ignoring him, or risk it for the biscuit?
I want to test what he has to say.
Oh, hey man, how you feeling?
Welcome back, Rollish.
I'm going to try and think something negative about the Enderon device.
Something what?
Negative
I
about.
am going to try and think something negative about the Enderon device.
Uh-huh.
So I will try and do that. I will try and do that. Their customer service is shit. Their tech support is shit. You know, all these things. This theory.
An avatar appears in your vision who says, "What can we do to improve the service? We're always able to listen."
All right.
We apologize if our poor service has caused your experiences to be less than 100% immersive.
All right. Thank you. No, it's all fine. Thank you. Just wanted to try something out. Yes, just wanted to try something out. Wanted to test something.
We're more than happy to let you test all kinds of features and abilities of the Enveron system. In fact, we have a program where you can test new features as they become available. You can even earn RPs for your feedback. Would you like to sign up?
No, I would not. Thank you for the offer, though.
You're welcome. And the avatar vanishes.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. I wanted to test it, to see what he was saying. Seeing if I am prevented from thinking negative things about the Enderon system. And I was not prevented, but my thoughts did clearly summon that thing. I mean, you all saw it, right? Like, that wasn't just me.
It was just you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, you guys, I just saw this fucking vision. Quite fucking trippy, I must say. I had the tech support come up and say, you know, I'm going to detail what I just saw. Yeah, I'm going to detail what I just saw, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Wilhelm, your thoughts?
It is likely he is correct. But we do have no way of proving this. If we take off our gear, we do risk having to join the disconnected. However, if he is speaking the truth, then it is a necessary step.
Freedom.
Just a thought. We don't all need to take our collars off. Just some of us could take off, some of us could not. And, you know, see how it goes. Pass our findings along.
Good. How does everybody feel about that approach? If just a few take it off and we meet him at this arcade?
Did he say to take them off to go to the arcade?
Yeah, you said to take off the collars and meet him at the arcade.
Oh. Okay.
Do you guys feel like we all should?
No, Rawlish is right. If we do it, maybe only 2 of us.
And even then, like, we could just put the collar back on. Wait, if it even is a collar.
How, Anthony, would Wilhelm, not Wilhelm, his Environ user, would he know if he can put the collar back on if you were to take it off?
You can. But it's...
Painful.
No, it's not actually, because it's not actually physically attached to you. It's just an induction coil. The system does expect you to remove your collar whenever an upgrade becomes available and replace it with the new one. So, but most people do so with their eyes closed because they don't want to break the immersion. You know.
Okay, well, so we can do it if so. Would it be likely, like, if 2 of us were to go, we waited till we got to his arcade? Like, if we were to leave the game, wait till we got to his arcade, then take it off and go in, we could put it back on when we got out?
Yeah, I mean, you probably could try that, yeah. Bear in mind that... well, can one of you make an insight check?
Yes. I was getting shady vibes anyway. It's a 14. Hold up, is that really my insight? Yes, it is, because that's a wisdom-based thing. Son of a bitch!
You okay, honey?
I'm not wasting a port on that. I don't know what you roll. Okay, roll. Let's just, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's got it. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Flashing it up for me.
So, Gwyn, it occurs to you, or at least your user, that if you travel to this, you assume that this arcade must be some sort of some disc-on location somewhere on the outskirts of town. If you go there wearing the collar into disc-on territory, that's not going to go well for you.
Oh shit! So we'd have to take it off way before. Okay.
Yeah, and also wear something other than our onesies.
Okay. Well, all right. Who all supports the claim of? We only need 2. Who is with the claim of removing our collars and going there?
Hey, there's another idea. We could take the collar off and then teleport to this place.
Teleport?
Without the collars, we have no magic.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right.
Yeah, so we'd be walking.
Fuck's sake! All right. Well, any other volunteers?
I volunteer. I really want to have an argument, have a conversation with Jester.
Okay.
But if anyone else wants to do it, then...
Okay, so that's...
Curie doesn't even have her headset on at the moment, so...
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Very busy.
Janrilla, your thoughts on all this?
I would personally like to just ignore him until he goes away. He is the walking definition of insanity. He keeps doing the same thing, coming to us and talking to us and expecting a different result. Of course, he's about to probably get that this time around, but yeah. I don't...
Yeah, that is true.
He may have a point, but I don't think the point he has is exactly... I don't think it's as bad as he's... Oh. He may have a point, but it isn't as sharp as he thinks it is. It's probably a little bit more blunted.
Yeah.
So.
Or barbed.
Oh God. Okay. So. Alright, Rawl, I'll ask you, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Right, if you go, and I'll stay behind as fire support.
Okay,
And then if you call for trouble, I'll come in and blow the whole place to fucking sky high.
Alright,
There's only one flaw with that plan.
again, no powers. Well, there's always the old school route. Power.
Well, no, because it's Discon territory, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. This fucking thing.
Right.
But I can still appear there in, in full battle rattle, or is that not a thing I can do, like, full stop period?
None of that
I think it's full stop period. Yeah, because you'll have to... Because our magic and stuff only affects in...
That's only when you're in the game, and even when you're not playing the game, yes, you can digitally create an avatar to look however you want and even be packing heat, but it's all augmented reality, and only other Environ users can even see it.
So with me and Gwen going, they will actually see legit.
So they'll see what you. So they'll see what you got.
No avatar, no nothing.
Without the Environ devices, you'll all see what each other's really looks like, and what the city around you really looks like.
All right. Here, I'll go with Gwen, but before I do, just in case something happens outside of gate or something of the sort, he's going to snap his fingers and summon his magical chest thingy.
Okay.
And oh god, I don't even how much is left in this motherfucker. Okay, he's going to take out 20 of the 25 diamonds.
Okay.
These are 5,000 gold each, guys. This is a. If something happens to me and you need the money, here.
And also, when I guess gives like a. I guess Curie like a. I guess like some paperwork saying like, this is my basically information about like her in Gwendolyn's like player characters like store and stuff. Like, if I die from Jester's nonsense, please run my avatar shop for me.
Real quick, Anthony, has it been a full day?
Since
Wilhelm was last with the party? I'm asking for his importance. They're not going to be in hand. I doubt I can use them, but 13 and 9. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Gwen, if we're going to do this, two things. One, we should acquire masks. That way they can't see our actual faces. We'll have body types, but not face. And we should meet somewhere before we get to the disconnect district, so we know who each other are.
You know what? Can I come with you? Can I come with you guys? I know I said I wouldn't, but fuck it. Let's go.
I mean, technically, we're all in the same general vicinity right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're all going to be like near each other right now. So.
Yeah.
No, if we were to take the thing off, I could reach out and touch you.
Yeah,
you could leave the game, and you'd still be in the physical proximity of each other, because the augmented reality system still requires you to move around the city as you move around the game world as well. It just changes your environment to look like the game world instead. Does that make sense?
So would that mean that if we take the things off, we're in a legitimate shop?
No, you're not in a shop. You're in the city. You're in the smart city.
Okay. Oh yeah, I figured we were in the smart city, but I was saying like if it just changes the environment, like we're not like standing in a store, are we? Because like
you might be.
Oh, shit.
But that's okay.
So effectively, we are going up a layer in the Inception. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we're kind of like breaking the fourth wall and being like, wee!
Yeah.
No, I mean like as in we are going up a layer, as in towards our actual bodies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we'd be going to our actual bodies at this point.
Okay.
So this would be rather interesting. Well, how many? So here, 2 of us stay behind just in case something happens. We can reconnect, and we still have our in-game characters, and we can try and figure something out.
Fair enough.
And then if the other 3 of us go,
I wish you all luck.
Yeah.
So Genrilla and Kiori are remaining in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
which means here's was that 50,000 gold worth of diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go wasting it all.
And Gwyn, Rollish, and Wilhelm are gonna first log out of the game and get themselves prepared, going to a fabricator to print off masks and stuff like that before you head towards Discon territory, right?
Yeah. That way, we're not going there and they can see our full faces and we just get super fucked up. Because they know what we look like now.
Okay. So,
I need to figure out where docs are because there is something on here I need to... Wilhelm's actual... There we go, okay. I forgot Wilhelm's actual name outside of the game. I found it though, we're good.
Okay. So, the 3 of you exit the game and find yourself in a, yeah, it's just one of the city spaces. Probably is used to... Yeah, it's used as an accent point for the game, but it's just a room. How do each of you want the architecture of the city to look? How would you have altered the personal preferences of the smart city?
I'll word this appropriately.
She kind of, I guess, like, architecture is like, it still looks like a fancy, like a medieval fantasy setting, but also add in, like, some sci-fi stuff to make it, I guess,
to differentiate it.
Random and stuff.
Nice. What color do you have the sky?
Normal blue.
Cool. Alright. Well, nevertheless, you see a lot more of the other people around the city. Some of them are wearing their game avatars, and you can clearly see from the info fields around them that they are immersed in one game or another. Some of them are still playing City of Gate, in fact, whilst others jogging around the city are participating in exercise programs or just socializing. And yeah. Wilhelm, what does your version of the city look like?
I imagine it would look a little, probably a bit more, I'd probably say, like, God, how do you even say this? Kind of like, God, middle-aged European, so, like, really, it's, like, kind of, like, super eccentric, like a mix of, like, Old England and Rome, if you get what I mean.
Nice.
And then, like, lots of libraries, so, like, super, like, decked out book nerd style thing.
So even this room probably looks like a bookshop to you.
Yeah.
Cool. And Rollish says he wants to show up in a mankini.
Beautiful.
So Rollish's personal avatar is, presumably, your mankini-clad avatar would be somewhat like Greek Adonis, muscular male.
Oh,
right?
yes. Oh, that's great.
No.
Or would you be some balding fat dude?
Pretty much.
That's great.
Okay, no. Well, I don't think he'd do anything quite that stupid, but at the same time, it would be kind of funny. Yeah.
You can make your avatar look literally however you want.
Okay.
You-
Let's
Yeah,
do
we'll
the
have
fucking
it all
mankini
built
then. Let's absolutely do the mankini thing. And I'm on a beach. And I'm on a beach.
Okay, so to you, the city looks like a tropical beach paradise?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Okay. You want to be a big fan of
Can
lime
we
green?
say
thumb?
what our personal avatars look like as well?
Yeah, that's what your personal avatars look like.
Oh, I'm an owl.
Sorry?
He pays to Wilhelm. That is.
You stay in your game avatar even when you're out of the game? Okay.
If you ask him, he will simply say they are the book nerds of the sky.
If you look over at where Jenrilla was standing, you see a Bigfoot in a lime green thong, apparently. Is Kiori's personal avatar the same as their game avatar?
Yeah, I'd be about the same as my avatar.
Cool.
So, still tall, still chunky.
Still big and strong. Cool. There are other people who have much more extreme personal avatars. Ones that have ridiculous, like, exaggerated Disney sparkly princess dresses. Others that are, well, one of the more famous residents of this city is Mr. Waddle, who appears to be a walrus walking upright in a 3-piece suit. Sorry?
I said, that's a new one.
But yeah. Where would you like to go?
Masks. Since we have to actually review our faces.
Okay.
Wilhelm being... Or, well, I guess... Well, he'll say his real name when they get their masks.
Your GPS settings direct you toward the nearest fabricator, where you can spend some of your RPs to create anything you should want, including masks.
Time for a good old-fashioned owl mask.
Anything physical that you want. Yeah, the Underpants crew, I think. That's kind of funny. Now, the form that your GPS takes is entirely up to you as well, because it could be just arrows along the ground, or it could be some sort of figure, some character that literally points you in the right direction, or even leads the way. Perhaps a dog that barks at you to follow and trots ahead of you. I don't know what your personal GPS looks like. It's up to you.
A book.
A book
Yes.
that flaps.
Yes. Just flaps like, turn here, turn here, turn here. He's like, okay.
Gwyn looks like a normal non-drow elf, and he's wearing a rainbow D&D hoodie and pants. Very cool. Nice. Okay. So as you're passing through the city, following the directions, you see various ads pop up for new games that are available to play, new avatar updates that you can purchase, and even gigs that you can accept in order to earn more RPs to spend on all that stuff. And foods that you can try out at the next nearest food fabricator. And reminders that you can also earn RPs by depositing any unused physical object, including arcade tech and what's the word? Items that aren't allowed. What's the word for that?
Contraband?
Contraband. Yes, any contraband seized from others can be deposited into a damn it, forgotten my old names. Reclaimer. Yep. I will wear a sandwich board with an avatar shop on it. Okay.
This is for.
Doesn't Gwyn? Yeah, Gwyn owns an avatar shop.
Yes, that is the avatar shop I'm advertising.
Okay then. You're earning RPs for doing that, aren't you?
I was just thinking I would do it nice for Gwyn.
Well, Gwyn might reward you RPs in response. RPs literally stands for reward points, and it's essentially they're essentially the currency, but they're rewarded literally for anything that other citizens or even the Environ system itself likes you doing. That make sense?
I'll reward him with points.
Awesome. But anyway, in the meantime, while you're walking through the smart city, being bombarded with messages from other people in the city and jobs and ads, Curie and Genrilla,
Yes.
are still in the game. You saw your friends log out, and in other words, disappear, as far as you're concerned. What are the two of you doing?
Maybe like
Rob?
making. Go on.
Da.
Probably just putzing around in the shop, waiting, hoping that everything goes well.
Okay. Curie?
I would probably be making more potions to sell
More potions.
while I'm waiting to hear.
Okay.
Is there a backyard or courtyard or somewhere?
You can walk out the front of the shop.
I'm sure we have a
Yeah,
courtyard.
If I walk out the shop and start swinging a sword around, I'm likely to hit someone.
Do you have a little strip of land, like in the backyard,
Mm-hmm.
where you grow some of your... Yeah, cool. Alright. She's got a small herb plot in the back.
Don't want to trample on the herbs.
There's also, of course, the doorway to Fairyland. That's still open.
I've got a different idea. I'm going to walk outside, and I'm going to go to hybrid form because my armor will allow that. First I'll remove my gauntlets or whatever, and I'm going to climb to the damn roof.
Okay.
Because in hybrid and bear form, I get a climb speed.
Yep.
And once I'm up there, I'm going to do some sword practice where I won't damage buildings or people.
Okay. So you're clambering around on the roof, swinging a sword.
Uh-huh.
Can you make an acrobatics check to see if you stay on the roof while you do so?
Acrobatics? It doesn't have to be acrobatics. Oh well.
Because you're balancing on a roof? Don't know if you know this, but they tend to be at an angle. Sometimes more than one.
Well, depends on the buildings, because I know quite a few actual buildings that have flat things, but...
Yeah, it's not a flat roof building. Yeah, you're fine.
21.
You're fine. Okay. So, in the meantime, so the Environ system reminds you that you're seeing a lot of like information regarding like Discon terrorists and the dangers of disconnecting and stuff like that. You're not sure if you're just noticing more of those because of your recent experiences, or if the Environ is deliberately feeding you anti-Discon propaganda.
Mm-hmm. I'll just have my character, I guess, then just pull up, I guess, news outlets to see if there's any recent stuff about the terrorist attacks by the Discons.
Doesn't look to be anything recent. In fact, when you look at the news in general, most of it seems to be about new advances in connectivity, improvements in artificial intelligence, in specific artificial intelligence systems, the efficiency of delivery drones, stuff like that. And as well as more personal interest stuff like a new line of a new line of foods coming out, or an exciting new avatar set being released, or even the latest interactive dream sequence from a well-known dream DJ. But anyway, before too long, you find yourself at an old fabricator. It's barely used anymore because most people are quite happy with their augmented reality items. You don't have to throw away augmented reality items when you're done with them. You can just dismiss them. So anyway, what would you like the system to fabricate?
Owl mask.
An owl mask. You see the liquid matter being applied in layers very quickly, and before you know it, an owl mask appears in the slot, ready to collect.
Alright. Well, he will collect his new owl mask.
The appropriate amount of RPs has been deducted from your balance. Probably not much. Rollish, are you wanting to have anything fabricated?
Sure, I will absolutely have something fabricated. I will fabricate one of those horse masks.
Okay, again, liquid material is applied in layers until a rubbery, ugly horse mask is printed and available.
And I will also fabricate a pickaxe. Can I do that?
The system warns you that a safety program needs to be completed before dangerous items can be fabricated.
Oh joy. How long does a safety program take to complete?
Approximately 3 weeks.
Fuck's sake. I could get one of these out of the store from work. What else could I fabricate? I've had an awful idea, but everyone's going to hate me, and this is probably not in keeping with the tone. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. That would be awful.
What were you going to suggest?
Do you remember Saints Row?
The game.
Yes. I know what you're going to grab.
Do you know that thing on a stick?
Third game.
Just the little like cutout, the cardboard cutout chicken on a stick thing.
No.
No. What do you?
I don't know.
Do that though, because that would not be helpful. I think we're going to meet with a bunch of dissidents. I think they would have issues if I showed up with a 3-foot-long dildo on a stick.
Oh, okay.
Go for it. Is that on your arm? It's like
It's a dangerous item unless you swing it.
the moment you said Saints Row, I knew what you were talking about.
Depends on where you insert it.
Anthony, don't fuse. Don't encourage it.
But I will not do that. I will not do that. That will probably lower the tone far too much.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to repeating the... A safety program needs to be completed before you can acquire this item.
Please, a safety program object. It's like a 3-foot-long dildo.
That's a try.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. I forgot that exists. Thank you for reminding me about that, Rollish.
Worth a try. Oh well. I mean, I've still got my sandwich board though. That's something. I can still hit people with that, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
I guess it's my turn.
Yes. What would you like to fabricate, Gwyn?
Okay. I'll take a peregrine mask that looks similar to the one I have in game, and then then a like a heavy coat with blue jeans, running shoes, a hammer, and a
hammer requires a safety program.
Okay, then how about a sock with a bunch of fake quarters.
Guys, I don't think it's gonna give us weapons. I think we're gonna keep getting safety protocols.
No, the system doesn't recognize the. Yeah. Yeah, she gets the socks and quarters.
We're all sure just want socks and a bar of soap.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Does anybody else want to get actual clothing?
No, I've got once Wilhelm takes it off, he's probably wearing just pants or sweatpants, tennis shoes, and just black hoodie.
Mm-mm.
Outside of our avatars, we're naked.
No, you're not naked. You're wearing a grey black all in one
onesie. Oh Lord. Alright, yeah, he's going back to that terminal. Hold on. He's going for sweatpants, tennis shoes, socks, and just a black pullover hoodie.
Cool.
He fabricated the mankini.
Are you going to actually print off a mankini? So that you're really wearing a mankini instead of just the augmented reality one?
Really tempted. I know it's going to go horribly wrong, and it's going to be terrible for everyone involved. But
worst that could happen is everybody on the street is like, "Hello, boy."
Well, the thing is, you'd still be wearing it over his grey-black coveralls.
Oh, I'll be taking those coveralls off. Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, I suppose you could. I mean, you don't really need a mocap suit when you're not wearing the Enderon network anymore. Not wearing the Enderon system anymore.
This is going to be a really bad idea. But fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna wear this mankini and this sandwich board.
The sandwich board is augmented. It's not real.
Then I will fabricate it.
You're gonna fabricate an actual sandwich board. Okay.
I am going to fabricate an actual sandwich board so that I can hit people with it if I need to.
Okay. Okay.
You
then.
okay, Anthony?
Yeah, just okay. Just.
I'm sorry for being random.
No. You're not the one who's being chaos incarnate. Anyway.
If this is
No, it's fine.
helpful.
No, you can make whatever decisions you want. Just bear in mind that there will likely be consequences.
Okay, you know what? In that case, let's knock it back a bit and let's not be retarded. I am just going to, wear a fairly normal-looking suit. I'm not going to wear a mankini, like a suit and tie kind of deal.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nice. No, that's fine. It would have been fun to play that out. You'd have, got some very strange looks from the discons, but anyway. So you print off a suit.
Yeah.
To wear over your underwear, basically.
Pretty much, because I figure, this is something that has been set up for a while, and, at the end of this, we are meeting Jester, after all, and, we don't want to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is something we've been pushed to do for a while, so,
Alrighty. So once you're all got your masks and clothing, you're going to head towards the edge of the city, yes?
Yeah, then before we get there, plug our necklaces, I guess.
Would you, before you disconnect your collars, your Enveron devices, do you want to... It's quite a distance to the edge of the city. Would you like to summon transport?
Think about that. Guys, we can hitch a ride.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to hitch a ride? We can carpool. taxi pool. Is it still called carpooling if you're in a taxi? I don't know.
Either way, if you accept the Enveron's suggestion, a vehicle will pull up that you can all climb in.
Well, you guys want to catch a ride? When? Raleigh? We catching a ride?
How far is it, like, by means of walking? Like, I know it's a long distance, but...
We're talking miles.
So probably like 2 hours, hour, 2, something like that. Or are we talking like it's like 25 miles to the edge?
Bear in mind that you can walk around all of Skelbany and still not leave the smart city in the real world.
Let's catch a car, guys. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
like a
fair.
grand walking 200-hour walk. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Alright, okay, let's get a taxi.
Yeah.
Alright. A car pulls up.
Hold open the door for everybody because he's a gentleman.
The seating inside the vehicle is designed to face inward, and there's like a little mini table between the chairs, so you can sit facing each other and chat if you wish. Now you can have a horse mask. Don't listen to Shaun, she's wrong. She's not the deer.
Wonderful. Well, I shall be wearing the horse mask and the suit, but yeah, I shall also be trying to look outwards, because the system seems to be trying to direct our attention inward.
As you, at your mental request, the chair that you're sitting in changes position so that you're facing a window.
Cool, that works for me. And then, yeah, I suppose. And then, yeah, I suppose we're travelling.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you're all in the vehicle and sat, the safety harnesses, of course, lock into position. And off you go. Bear in mind that you still need to use the Enveron devices to interact with this vehicle.
Yes, we'll have to wait till we get out.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you imagine your real life characters are fairly smart and insightful?
Wilhelm's 100%.
Okay. Am I the only one who gets freaked out by horse masks? No. Okay. The view from the windows and even the the route that you're seeing in your heads-up display shows a more or less direct route to the edge of the city. But you feel some shifting in the balance of the vehicle, which implies that it's turning more corners than it appears to be. What do you do?
Wait, so it's taking needless turns?
Not that you can see.
But, like, looking at a map, like...
If you look at the map, all around of the window, it appears you are heading towards your destination in a more or less direct route.
Oh, okay.
But the the vehicle feels like it's taking corners.
Is there a setting in our EOV to actually turn off the Enveron? Like, I guess visual settings?
You can try.
I'll do that then.
Cannot comply at this time.
So basically, we're not letting you see this. I'm not there, but...
Right.
Okay, so we're turning more than we're supposed to. Are you saying that to anyone, Gwyn, or no?
Yeah, I'm probably looking like, oh, we're about to die kind of look on her face.
The vehicle stops and says, "You have reached your destination."
Really? Can we see out the windows?
Yeah. The windows show that you're at the edge of town.
I don't trust this. Rawlish. I'm going to open the window. If something happens, I'm going to open the door and I'm going to step out. If something happens to me, jump on whatever you see touching me and start swinging.
No worries. No worries, we'll do. They wouldn't let me have the big 3-foot dildo, though. I'm very sad about that.
Don't worry. I can help make you when we get back to City of Gate. And I can enchant it.
Well, why would I want a 3-foot dildo there? I can fucking make one up myself, you know?
That's fair, that's fair. Alright. Wilhelm will open the door and step out.
Mm-hmm.
Nodding towards Gwen as he does with her homemade sock chucks.
Even with the door open, you still appear to be at the edge of town.
Okay, alright. Alright guys, it looks good. Can you remove this necklace thing now? Or the thing?
The Environ?
Yeah, the environment.
Yeah. As you do so, as the Environ device falls away from the back of your neck, you see the world as it really is. And instead of being at the edge of the city, you are standing in front of a brutalist building that says Department of Corrections and Re-Education.
Yeah, we may have just gotten arrested.
I volunteered that I'll go back into the game.
Yeah. He's going to immediately tell both of them to not take it off and to enter the game again.
Okay.
So, like, the moment his is off, he sees that, he's, like, turning around and, like, just, like, forcing their hands away and just, like, plug back in.
All right. So, a couple of tough guys that are wearing just like nothing but the mocap suit, the grey black, all in one, grab you by the arms and lead you into the building.
Ooh, friends got away, though. Get fucked, bitches. Someone got away. They're in the game, but you know what? They're plugged back in at least.
We have reason to believe that you've been in contact with somebody known as Jester. We have a few questions we would like to ask you. As for your friends, they are being monitored.
That is alright. Who is Jester? I'm super confused right now.
Okay, I probably have most of your answers.
Are you going to...
Yeah, say Wilhelm would have tried to stop you from taking your thing off. He would have told you not to do it and just plug back in.
Right, but you can, if you choose, follow Wilhelm anyway, if you want. What do you want to do, Gwyn?
Plugged in, or are they, like, out?
So, I believe Gwyn and Rawlish still have their Environ collars on.
Yeah,
right?
I know they do. I was talking about the two guys that are dragging Wilhelm away while he's like,
Oh, they've got collars on.
Oh, okay.
If you were wearing your Environ device still, you would see what they wanted you to see, but because you're no longer wearing the collar, you see their pockmarked skin, the ingrown hair on one of their cheeks, the black and grey onesie, the real world. You even see that the sky is actually a lot less blue and much more grey than you expected. The air smells much more of salt than you expected, and there are drones going back and forth through the air almost constantly that you weren't even aware of while you were wearing the collar.
Oh, man, this sounds almost like, man, I can't remember the name of the Fahrenheit 451. This is the vibe I get.
Yeah.
Is that what it feels like? Kind of like a Fahrenheit, like really congested and like kind of like Doomsday style.
This is the. So when you got the collar on, what you experience is a utopia. You can have anything you want. You can look however you want. You can see whatever you want. Without the collar, you see the truth. The dystopia that you're really living in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, this is the Matrix, says Rollish. Okay. So while all that's happening, and if Rollish and Gwyn are really going back into the game, into the City of Gate game, then you would be back as your characters in a carriage near in the near Scalbania, near the capital, Scalbania. What do you
Right.
want?
What do we do?
The fact that the Infrared Network has most likely probably arrested us,
Just
you
mean
don't
you
want
guys are
to do
under
anything on the bad side.
So what would you do?
So Wilhelm's super arrested, but his friends got away, so he's just vibing with it.
Yeah, well, arrested. You're going to be interrogated, and they're going to.
What's great is he actually doesn't know anything, so this is funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
literally like, dude, this dude just showed up.
I'll log myself back out because I know that Wilhelm doesn't know anything.
Well, no, that's the thing. If they question him, they can even check my environ shit. I
Mhm.
don't know anything. So they have to let me go.
Yeah. Well,
They don't have to, but
they would put your collar back on.
yeah, they put my collar back on, but then I'm back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So if we just leave it to Wilhelm, who doesn't really know anything, and they can check everything, he's met this guy one time.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So anyway, we'll come back to that. I just wanted to see if Gwyn or Rollish were doing anything specific once they were back in Skelbany, basically.
And we don't know yet. We're under observation.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're wearing
Okay.
the collar, so you know.
You know, I mean, that kind of counts.
Okay. I don't know.
All right, that's okay. You can think about it. Let's cut to Genrilla and Curie. So Curie, you're still mixing potions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Genrilla, I saw that.
After a little bit, she would probably have just maintaining her hybrid form and using the claws that come with it to not slide just in the roof while watching the city.
So you're just looking out over the city from the rooftop of the heroism show. Okay. You see the the bookshop keeper from next door shouts up, "How's the view up there?"
Not too bad. I mean,
My-
it's not the tallest building in the city, but it's not too bad. It allows me to see enough. It allows me to do enough people watching.
And what have you learned from watching the people?
That it's a very boring day in the city of Gate.
Well, I'm sure we could make it more interesting if you wanted. I've got plenty of interesting books you can read. Or if you're feeling a little feisty, we could go into town and look for trouble. Forgive me if I stand back and take notes.
That's the thing. Like, if I go into town, trouble shouldn't. I've learned that we don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble finds us.
You okay, Rollish?
I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Are you hit by bad sinuses or an asthma attack?
I didn't know. I'm on push to talk. I didn't even know I was broadcasting, but oh well.
Your wheezes were getting picked up, I'm afraid.
Sorry, everybody.
No, it's not.
We want to make sure you're okay.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's the sniffle. It's the sniffles.
Major sniffles. Okay.
Okay, that's all right then.
Yeah. It's probably not good, but oh well, we'll live. Or we won't.
Go see a, if it's been bothering you for a few days especially, go see a professional. See if you can get that cleared up.
We will do what we can.
Alright.
Yeah.
You might need antibiotics.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
It's been a week, I think.
Holy shit, go get some antibiotics.
Yeah, if you can, speak to your doctor on Monday. Or out of hours if it gets worse.
Will do.
Okay?
Will do.
Awesome. Okay.
So I went full on work mode there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. NHS professional to the rescue. Okay. National Health Service. Okay. So, anyway, you were saying, Generala.
Yes.
You don't
Yes,
know.
I'm gonna come off the roof. Shrink back down to my normal size and pop my head in and ask, "Hey, Curie, you need anything from town?"
I'm trying to think what I would use.
Anabolus tentacle.
Maybe get some more potion solvent.
Potion solvents. Yeah, well,
I'll head to one of the general stores. I just need to take a walk. Sitting around's getting on my nerves. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go alone. I'm gonna take our neighbor with me, so he can record whatever interesting thing happens.
Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna go find our bookkeeper neighbor and be like, all right, let's take a little walk.
yes, let's. Any particular part of town you'd like to explore?
The other shops, I'm off to buy some supplies.
Very well. To the shops.
this guy acting different than he usually does in
No.
any significant? Okay.
He's always sort of eccentric.
Yeah, I got that. I just want to make sure that Lord only knows. Did you mention the bookkeeper got hacked? Oh dear God. So yeah, we're headed down. We're headed into the.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is Gate, so every part of town is seedy because it's freaking Gate.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be as many players around today. For some reason.
Unusual.
I'm going to. In that case, I'm attempt to bring up system information, looking for alerts.
Looking for
Status alerts, or basically like
checking on the end run.
Yeah.
Willingly breaking immersion to see what's going on.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Just for a brief second.
You get a few different ads for new products and services, the usual kind of things. A couple of articles about.
Sorry?
Sorry?
Those are mine. Oh, being asked questions about stuff. Sorry.
There doesn't seem anything untoward except maybe more than the normal number of articles that are anti-discon.
Oh, that's possibly not good. Something to bring up with Curie later. I'm a shopping expedition because I wanted to move them and let it be, but no, we gotta know what to do. What's up with you?
Are you feeling quite okay? You seem a little distracted.
I'm fine.
Good, because I don't think that woman over there is all that she seems to be. And
I will look in the direction.
Yeah, your friend points in the direction of a beautiful drow woman who doesn't seem at all bothered by the fact that it's broad daylight.
Okay. That's potentially unusual, but I have heard that there. I have a feeling that they might have put in like the. The person behind Jinrilla might be like, well, maybe they're just using the new.
The new updated version.
The new updated version of the Drow that don't have the sunlight or the bright light weakness, but there's still something. There's still potentially something odd about it. Does it appear to be a player or an NPC?
NPC.
Okay. That's odd.
How sneakily are you looking at her?
Well, let's find out. I suppose I will roll.
Stealth.
Okay. Yeah. Double checking the thing. However, it has to be a disadvantage because stupid heavy armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she doesn't notice you looking at her.
Okay. I'm going to.
She's wandering through town, but she doesn't appear to be looking at the shops. She seems to be looking at the people. She seems to be paying particular attention to the young men.
Can I? I'm gonna burn a spell slot to do it quickly. Can I get within 30 feet of her and cast detect magic?
Mm-hmm. So you work your way through the crowd of non-player characters and discover that there is a polymorph spell or effect in effect.
Oh, joy. Happiness. And I want to know.
You want to know what?
I don't know what it is.
You can tap on her shoulder and ask her if you want.
Or I could, I don't remember what level polymorph is. The player doesn't, not the. I don't know the Arcana isn't horrible. It's not Wilhelm. But, can I make an Arcana check to see if I know how powerful a spell it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm not horrible at this, but oof.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, then she really wants to know, and it's only useful for upcasting of things anyway. I'm a burn a 5th level spell slot and cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. So, after you cast Dispel Magic, where the attractive drow woman used to be, you see that.
What the hell is that?
Several of the local citizenry are horrified by the appearance of this thing and go running.
What the?
She lashes out. Actually, no, she can't. Oh, yes, she can. As one tries to get away. Opportunity attack, that hits. Yep. knocks that fleeing commoner out. Well, kills that fleeing commoner. Stone dead. What'd you do?
I'm gonna go attack it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Beat a 9.
Okay. I'm not even bothering to roll.
Because your initiative's a plus 10.
Yep.
Alright. So, Genrilla, what do you want to do?
How far away is it?
You're within 30 feet, remember?
Yeah, good point. I'm gonna take my move. And I'm gonna attack it.
Come in. Wow, 30 and 31. Yeah, those both. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, because why not? This will be interesting to see. Plus. Wait, what is my damage? God, you can tell I haven't done certain things in a while again. Alright, so.
It's,
It's 2d8.
it's a D8 plus 11, so yeah, 2D8 plus 22.
22 plus.
Sneak attack.
That's.
No, not sneak attack, because you didn't have
Yes?
advantage. Oh, yeah, because you have. Yeah.
Because I'm the swashbuckler.
Yes. Swashbuckler.
Plus, what is that?
Are you doing Divine Smite?
Yeah, I am. So that's. Oh no, we're gonna.
It's going to be.
We're
It's going to be at least 3d8 if you're doing a first level spell slot.
So it's some sort of fiend or undead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that will be. We're just gonna go ahead and call it. We're gonna call it 2 4th level spell slots. So that will be 12d8.
All right.
Because you're ugly and I don't like you, and you scare me.
You really enjoy one-shotting my monsters before they get a chance to do anything, don't you? Oh, okay, you didn't quite do it that time.
I rolled poorly. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I will bonus action dash back the 30 feet. She does not get, or it does not get an attack of opportunity because of fancy footwork.
Mm-hmm. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Actually, no. Because you're immune to being charmed.
Yep.
I was going to do that one instead of web because I think you're actually kind of strong.
But does it know I'm immune to charm, or would it go ahead and try and find out that it fails?
Well, if you mean it as in an NPC controlled by the Enveron network, probably.
Okay. Fail.
Okay, this doesn't get targeted at a specific thing.
No, you just create a
Yeah.
big area with.
Okay. So this thing is going to disappear into a yellow cloud. and fly into your space. You are now surrounded by this toxic yellow choking mist.
Okay.
So it's your turn. At the beginning of your turn, please make a Constitution save.
Okay. Okay, that has to be less than that, because... What is that then? +9, because I don't have the ring.
Oh, because the ring was boosted. Yeah, that's right. You're right that. So your Constitution
Would be 16. Or a +3, so...
So it's +9.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no, it wouldn't, because you're not proficient with it. Anyway, yeah, even without the modifier, that would have been enough, though. You're fine. So, but anyway, you're still surrounded by this yellow mist.
That's annoying.
And your
So...
bookseller friend is just watching and scribbling in his notes.
Well, seeing as it seemed to be highly affected by my divine doodads, Alright, bonus action. I'm going to cast... Wrathful Smite. Yeah, Wrathful Smite. And then I'm going to attack twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of those hit.
Hold on.
Isn't that +15 also based on... Yeah.
Oh, you're right. But that one should only be like... So that's a 19 and a 29. So if I only hit once, that's fine.
Actually, you still hit both times. It's fine.
Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot about...
No worries. We forgot to revert your character sheet after you took the ring off.
Well, because I fully intended... I had fully intended to put the ring back on before doing any actual adventuring.
Yeah.
But,
Anyway.
3D... Could you pull up Raffle Smite for me, please?
Yeah.
Okay. 1d6 Psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Plus... I'll burn my other 5th and a 4th level for that, so it's another 12d8. Because to heck with you, you creepy creature thing. Quit trying to get up my nose.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So, the Yoklol turns back to a yellow goo before sinking into the ground and disappearing. Unfortunately, that means you do get coated in the stuff.
Presto.
Fair. Still want to go shopping?
What the hell? Why? Okay.
I believe that was a Yoklol demon.
Wasn't sure what it was, but I was pretty sure it was a fiend, and why was it just wandering around town?
It might have been one of the ones that escaped from the Dwerga prison pits.
Oh. Might be why there's fewer people in general.
Possibly.
In the chair.
Our chair?
Yeah.
Briefly. Wash
There's a poop there.
Wash the thing. I'll wash it with my clothes if that's what it takes, okay?
I still have there.
Where, on the actual chair?
Yeah. No, in the kitchen.
We'll buy some stuff tomorrow to clean it, okay? God damn.
It's okay. We can. If you need to deal with that, that's okay. I was about to switch to another player anyway.
Sorry about that, but yeah, think Jamila's gonna head back towards Kiori's shop and let her know what's going on. Go ahead and switch back to somebody else.
Okay. Wilhelm, you are being interrogated.
He
Sorry?
genuinely doesn't know shit, so
Yeah.
he's gonna tell him. He's gonna be like, "Look, this crazy guy came into my friend's shop and just started talking about how it was all fake and a conspiracy theory. Freaking weird guy, man. Crackpot, complete crazy."
Good. We are relieved that you feel this way. Now,
Yeah,
would you
there's
tell?
some way you guys can. What's that?
Would you mind telling us then why you removed your Enveron device?
Well, I consider myself somewhat of a researcher. Crackpot or not, I am slightly intrigued by random things. I have spent quite a lot of time within the game City of Gate. I'm sure you know it. Researching different things. I figured out how to build robots. It's very interesting. But anyway, back to the original point. Yes, I value research and figuring things out. And as crazy as he was, decided, why not? Crazy people, prove him wrong. Next time he shows up, I can just be like, dude, check it out. You're fucking stupid.
Well, I'm glad that you've come to that conclusion. That your experiments were effective. So now that you know that, there's no need for you to be disconnected any longer.
Nope.
Why don't you put the... Go on.
No, continue.
Why don't you put the device back on?
Yeah, sure. Quick question though. Do you guys know when the new updated one's coming out?
Oh, I hear that it's an update is due in the next couple of months.
Oh, perfect. All right, thank you. Yeah, that's all. Yep.
Excellent. Welcome back.
Thank you. Toodaloo. He's gonna plug himself back in.
Uh-huh. And as soon as you... are you going back into the game as soon as you put your Enveron device back?
Immediately.
Okay. So... you find yourself outside the guardhouse in Scalbania.
How far am I from everybody else?
They're just outside the town in a coach.
I don't think he knows that, but he'll fly back to the shop. Regroup.
You fly?
Yeah, he has wings. Remember, he's an owl.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, as you take off and see the city below you, you see the coach just outside. Gwyn and
If you recognize the coach is them, he's going to. Is there like a driver?
Well, that's why. Yes, there would be an NPC driver. I'm just if Gwyn and Roll is still inside the coach deciding what to do, or have they gotten out and they're looking around, or what?
I'll sit by the cart.
Are you inside the coach or you're outside it?
I'm outside.
Okay. That's good. So Wilhelm would see you outside the coach as he flies over.
Oh, he's landing next to her, and He's not gonna put one arm around her, just like a wing, kind of like behind her, and be like, "Oh, we're in so much."
Sorry?
He, like the moment he lands and he gets next to Gwen, he's gonna like put like a wing out to kind of like cover him so no one can really see him too well, and he's gonna be like, "We're in so much fucking trouble."
I'll just like, you think?
It's okay. It's okay. I told them that the guy was a crazy conspiracy theorist, and I'm a researcher. Neither one is wrong, but we need to roll with that for the next about month or so, because we are definitely being watched. No more questioning anything. We roll with it all. We don't say shit. We ignore that guy if he shows up. We keep walking.
Rollish, what are you doing
Yeah, I
right now?
agree.
Rollish?
Whole time he's doing like hand gestures too, so he's got like wings up hand gestures.
We've lost Rollish again. Okay.
Maybe he definitely did sound sick.
He does, yes.
Okay. Oh, Gwen, let's go home because fuck this place.
You see, as you climb back in the coach, you see Jester leaning on a nearby tree, shaking his head and tutting to himself.
Oh fuck! Do I have sending? I don't think I have sending, do I? I do. That work, Jester.
It might. He has a presence
Okay.
in the game.
You will sending to Jester, and just say, "Dude, you're fucking crazy." Hey, fucking arrested. And he's just going to shake his head at Jester and Jester and look at Gwen and just tell her he'll meet her at the shop and start flying back.
So
He does not want to be on the ground right now.
with sending, he can do a 25-word reply.
Yeah.
That's just the device and its puppets talking to you.
Second spell slot, sending him back and saying, "No shit, I know that now. I saw what it looks like out there." But he'll wait till tomorrow. wait, don't I have that thing? Wait, hold on. Arcane recovery, does that work? Do I have that?
As soon
No,
as you're able to, you really should meet me at the arcade.
Then sending back. Man, what fucking arcade? We tried to meet you at the arcade at the edge of town, bro. We never made it.
Don't rely on the transports. They will take you elsewhere.
How long of a walk that is?
Sorry?
He can't reply for a third time, but no, how long of a walk that is?
Yeah, that's a long walk, yeah.
He's just going to fly back to the city.
That,
Grumbling to himself.
well, Gwyn takes a coach back to City of Gate.
Unless Gwen can fly with him.
Oh yeah, Gwyn can fly with him.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
I
big
can
is Gwen?
fly.
I can probably carry Gwen.
Well, you may have to carry Rollish, because I don't think he can fly.
Alright, yep, he'll just throw a roll. Yeah, I have a 19 strength, so yep, just whee!
Between the two of you, you can carry Rollish.
Yep.
You'd be like, do you remember, like, you know when two adults are holding a toddler by the hand and you, like, swing the toddler?
Yeah.
That's the two of you flying and carrying Rollish between you.
Just like, whee!
Alright. In the meantime, Gwen, you're still just mooching around the herbalism shop?
Between Curie.
Curie, yes. You're still in the herbalism shop?
Yeah, I'll be helping out and serving customers, and that's okay.
Giving Davin a break. Cool.
Because we're going to be away for a while, so I feel bad.
Okay. Janrilla would probably be the first to return to the shop. Your bookseller neighbor still following and taking notes. You see Curie behind the counter, whilst Davin is in the kitchenette filling out a diary. what do you do?
I know I'm not good. I know I'm not good at it anymore, but I'm decent at it. I kind of want to know what he's writing.
Do you want to ask him, or do you want to sneak through into the back and peer over his shoulder? Or are you talking about Davin, or are you talking about the angel?
Davin, the angel. I figure at some point I'll just be able to read because he'll put it out in his bookshop.
Yeah.
But I'm curious about our help. So I'm gonna try to sneak.
Mm-hmm.
And see what he's doing.
He's scribbling away. That's your sneak? Okay.
Well, yeah, I can't get much worse than that, so.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. What he's writing in the book is all in Thieves' Cant. However, you can read Thieves' Cant.
I can indeed.
And it seems to be very strange. So far, it seems that two of them would still prefer to remain here in the city, even though the other three have left. I don't think Jester has managed to corrupt them all. Hopefully, we can yet find how he's accessing this program and remove him without compromising the rest of the program.
That's absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna try to get back to the front of the shop without
him noticing. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Generilla sidles up to Kiori without being noticed.
Which is impressive, given her clang armor.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Yuri. So a couple things. First of all,
How did you? Never mind. Sorry.
I am trained in the arts of stealth and such. I have received some. I don't steal, but I do have some less than savory training. It helps me in some of my sword play. Anyway, yeah. There was at least one demon walking the streets of Gate
Okay.
while I was out. It's no longer walking anywhere except back in the Abyss or the Nine Hells, which I don't know if it was a demon or a devil. I think it was a demon.
It was a demon. Pipes up the shopkeeper, the bookseller.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you said.
A Yockwall.
So, yeah. So it's back in the Infinite Abyss, for now. But yeah, plus, and she's going to lower her voice to be less obvious. There's fewer people like us in the city And your assistant is a spy for the network.
He always has been a bit of a spy anyway. We'd pick him up in the Deep Gills.
I'm just saying, watch what you say around him, because I have a feeling that, well, there's no feeling. I clearly saw him writing that we're all under scrutiny, so, you and me less so than the others because we didn't disappear, but yeah, they're not,
They're not happy.
Yeah, the people in charge are not necessarily happy, so there's something weird going on.
Anyone who's not a user is an AI.
Well, yes, we know that, but that doesn't mean that they...
I'm just Wilhelm is screaming, "Let's feed him to my goblins, bloody traitor, uncover user." And yes. Anyway.
But just because they are doesn't mean that they're going to have, like, rewritten every AI's code.
What do you mean?
Though they...
The Enron network is all the AIs working together. That's what it is.
Well, anyway. Ooh.
But anyway.
I wonder.
You wonder?
I do wonder. I wonder if we've been... I wonder if we've been shunted off the main server and into our own private one, like the old school.
Could be.
Done. Interesting. Anyway, problems for later or not at all, because honestly, I really don't care. Dear God.
And that's why we like you.
Which random thing? The bookkeeper or...
The bookseller. Yeah. Bookkeeper is more accurate, even though bookkeeper means, like, gambling. But, yeah, he keeps books. That's what he does.
Yeah, you thinking about, yeah. Sure you do. Learn anything interesting from our walk other than demons go pop?
You still seem to be committed to the protection of the city of Gate. This is quite commendable.
Yeah. We may be going on an adventure to do it in a very roundabout way, but yeah, we're working on trying to make things better here, because that's what heroes do.
Indeed. We must all work together for the betterment of the community.
Is he an AI?
Of course.
Okay. I couldn't remember if he was or not.
He's not a player.
Can we not can we maybe find a less creepy way to say that? I don't know. That just gives me weird vibes. But anyway, I hope our friends are on their way back from out of town. It'd be nice.
They haven't signaled us to say anything's wrong.
I mean, depending on where they got to, we really should invest in some sending stones, I think.
You could contact them if you do so out of character and, use your Enron devices to send them a message, but yeah.
Yeah, but that
would be breaking the immersion.
Yeah.
I was crafting some, but you know, robots. Lul. Laugh out of loud.
Oh my god.
Yes, laugh out of loud. Okay.
Oh dear God. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know if we want to scour the city for a second and try to find out what's going on, or if we want to do something down the road. But yeah, just definitely wanted to make you aware that there are creatures roaming the city, and that they're capable of killing the townsfolk with a single blow.
That's not really hard with these commoners. Commoners anyway.
I know, but
I know.
it's not a nice thing to happen. So, fudge.
That'll be fine.
I want to. Yeah, I do, but I don't. The ring. Why does the ring have to make me angry all the time?
Because it's a Tarask ring. They devour.
Yeah, but, I'm wearing a dwarf belt and it doesn't make me want to drink all the time.
It does make you grow a beard, though.
It can.
Big cloud me.
What?
I have no idea.
But as she's currently got a beard, but if I want to hide the beard and I'll go to hybrid form, so I'm large sized and covered in fur, I mean, I can do a full body fur.
Sure.
So that's not that big of a deal to me.
Alright.
I'm glad you run this shop, because a lot of other shops I wouldn't have the headroom for this.
Yes. It pays to be tall sometimes.
Also pays. I've heard from other people that it pays to be short too. They don't strain their back getting stuff from the low sections.
That's why you bend with your knees.
Or you hire halflings and gnomes to hand it up to you.
Hey, I'm not that short, says Davin.
Wasn't talking about you. I was talking about, actual. Yeah, never mind.
What you writing there?
Oh, just, my journal.
Can I see?
Yeah, sure. Doubt you'll be able to read it, though.
What's it in?
These can't.
I'll probably read something like, today I walked through the flower garden and spoke with the bees.
You can't speak to bees. That's silly.
But if you know thieves can't, it's like...
oh, right, yeah. You mean, like, it literally says something along those lines, yes.
Yeah, because I've seen thieves can't be like...
Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah, that and, like, certain words... certain specific words mean something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a potato means kill or something like that.
It's code. Yep.
Yeah, it's coded, but...
It looks like completely different words to someone who doesn't know Thieves' Cant. Yeah.
Thieves' Cant is normal hidden messages in normal conversations.
Yeah.
So it's like I went to the park today. I watched some bees pollinating flowers. Then a bird came by and ate one of the bees, which could mean I went and did
Mm-hmm.
did something. I went somewhere and assassinated somebody.
Yeah. No, that's not what it says. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what it says, but sorry, I play too many rogues.
That's okay.
It is going to take Gwyn and Wilhelm a while to physically get back to where the rest of the party is.
Okay.
More potions!
More potions.
But yes,
Potion.
eventually they do show up, and Davin is no longer writing in his journal, but is just keeping an eye on the front of the shop while Kiori returns to mixing her potions.
Welcome back.
How'd it go?
The bookshop keeper closes his book and leaves the shop shortly after Wilhelm, Rollish, and Gwyn return.
When he leaves, I will be by there in a couple minutes. Any books? Okay, hold on. Where's what I'm looking for here? Oh, thank God. Anthony, question. With telepathy, can you speak to multiple people at once?
It's within range. Yes.
Yeah, but am I within 60 feet of the whole party?
As long as they are all telepathically receptive.
Okay. Is anyone anti-telepathy? Like, you have anything on that's like, oh, you can't speak to me. I need to know, because if not, you won't hear what I'm about to say.
No, I don't think I have any. I haven't cast anything that would cause that to be a problem, or nor am I wearing anything that's going to block it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Not for me.
Okay. Universally, across in everyone's mind, so, guys, we're being watched. Don't say anything about us going to go check anything out. We don't know Jester. The dude's fucking a random, conspiracy theorist. Trust me. Not worth it. I truthed my way out of the whole thing because I didn't know the fucking guy. We need to lay low for about a month and not involve ourselves with him. So just go about our normal business. Destroying or killing whatever the hell we want to. But no talking about insurrection, going outside, checking things out. None of it. We just stay doing what we do. And then the telepathic link just drops. I keep forgetting I took that feat, so I keep forgetting I have it. Hey, Anthony. Flash of Genius. Is that my spellcasting modifier?
It's your intelligence modifier that you can add on to...
5. It's been +3 this entire time. I forgot to change it. Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do? I have relayed that information as Wilhelm. If anyone wants to reply, you can. I just relayed it as Wilhelm.
Yep, as Wilhelm, as your game character using a game mechanic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think you can do without saying it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, he didn't say anything that would have made him seem like he lied to the authorities. He quite literally just said, the dude's a fucking conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it went bad. Jester's just nutty. I don't care about him. I don't care about the network. I just want to have fun in this game.
Demons.
Demons? What are we doing with demons? Oh, well.
Demons walking the streets. I killed one earlier.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of good for what I need to research.
That's kind of good for what I need to research.
Yes.
Yes.
Time for
It was-
Wilhelm's next piece of research.
It's kind of nasty because it was all around me when I made it go goopy. Thankfully, I could pull myself up quickly. And I wasn't, 10 feet tall at the time. I was only this height instead of, a large creature.
Well, that's good to know that demons are coming. Is there anything
Well-
else you notice? Where
Well,
we're going?
No, I think anything else has been covered by the
All the
Yeah.
random shit that we've had to deal with.
yeah. But as to the demons, the bookshop, our neighbor, made a good point when I was walking with him. It could be one of the ones that escaped from supposedly below ground where the Drugar were.
Yeah, they were.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wilhelm's got so many bad ideas. I want to test them all.
I'm like, what?
but yeah.
Out of character?
What do you want to do?
So out of character, Wilhelm's going to go try and research more into life glass, and if it is possible to trap a soul in life glass, then consume it and gain its powers, aka kill a bunch of demons, gain their power. The demon he made a deal with, show up, kill it, consume it, gain its power, done. Without
Interesting.
becoming a super evil corrupt motherfucker. But he needs to go look and see if that's impossible.
I'm thinking have you seen the Marvel What If series?
Parts of it, yes.
Did you see the Doctor Strange one?
I have not. No.
Watch
You
it.
can ruin it.
I
I don't have
can.
Disney Plus, I won't be able to.
Oh, okay. Well, it's an alternate. What?
No, you go.
Okay.
I've been.
It's an alternate version of Doctor Strange that lost Christine the night of the accident instead of the use of his hands, and so he becomes the Sorcerer Supreme and all that, but he's obsessed with finding a way to bring Christine back, despite the fact that the Ancient One and Wong and everybody tells him that it's done, it can't be changed, she's gone, and there's nothing you can do about it. But he starts basically summon all kinds of ancient gribbly things, demons and abyssal horrors, and consuming their power in order to gain the knowledge and power necessary to break reality and bring Christine back to life.
Okay, he's not trying to break reality or resurrect anybody. He just wants to kill the demon that has a deal with him, just to get it out of the way. As well as he does want to make the city of Gate better, and while he does agree that possibly destroying what's on the other side of the gate will probably work, he also reckons if he just starts consuming demon souls, then eventually they'll just be like, yeah, that guy's fucking cool, that guy's crazy, fuck off.
I'm kind of... When you said that the deal... Oh,
It was the
okay.
deal with, yeah, but
I see
what's
now.
hilarious,
I see now
what's
in your
hilarious
allies.
is
Go on.
Yeah, what's hilarious is the Glabrazoo was like, I'll always be watching you. I'm immune to detection and location magic, so it's not watching shit.
It can't, yeah. It is, yes.
So it won't know he's researching how to consume its soul. But that's okay.
Mhm.
What it doesn't know won't hurt it. Till later. If it works.
If it works. Alright.
And he's gotta go next door and read at that guy's bookshop real quick. He's gotta figure out if he can do this.
Alright. So that's...
Out of character, answer the question on whether or not it works to a certain extent, but yeah.
Interesting. So your nemesis is a Glabrazoo. I made Genrilla's nemesis earlier today, so they'll be showing up in a game at some point. But yeah, it'd be cool if you had one as well. Yeah.
I just double check. Yeah, this okay.
Now, a basic Labrazoo's only level 9. You'd be able to kick his ass easy already. So I need to level it up.
Well, the one that I fought cast Power Word Stun.
Yeah, it does have that ability.
At 9,
But
fucking hell.
But it only works if your hit points are less than 150. Oh, and they are. Ha ha ha. Okay.
It's just every time he's done it, it fails because I'm.
Oh, because you've got it. Because your con is rubbish. Yeah. Okay.
My con is still all right. Okay, 8 is
Your con is 10, which means you've got a 0 modifier. The only reason
my
why
saving throw is 5. 6, sorry.
It should be a +6, but that's purely because of your proficiency bonus. Yeah. That's the. Anyway.
Or an 11. Or an 11 if he's 10 feet. If he's within 10 feet of Janrilla.
This is also true.
I've been meaning to go find. As a player, I know this item exists. And I'm sure Wilhelm does. He has a 20 intelligence and a +17 Arcana. The thing that makes your con 19.
Amulet of Health.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Been looking for one of those, but
well,
the magic shop in your town, last I checked, was ran by a devil who wants to make soul deals. I'm not about that.
You can go to Cold City.
Wait. That devil, weren't you able to buy stuff with just gold from him too?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't remember.
You can pay the gold price.
Cost 1.5 to 2 times as much as it should.
Yes, it costs a lot more to pay the gold price. Yeah.
Okay, so out of character, I'm going to say Wilhelm is sitting on so much money in that hoard.
Oh yeah.
He won't live long enough to see it, so he doesn't give a shit. He's like, money sold.
Okay.
You could also go talk to Mike, the life glass shopkeeper.
Yeah. In fact, if you want to study life glass, the person to speak to is Mike, because not only can he make unique magic items for you from life glass, you might convince him to make you his apprentice and teach you everything there is to know, or everything he knows about working with life glass.
No, can I apprentice for Mike but stay with the party simultaneously? That's the issue.
Yeah, it would be like going to a job sort of thing.
Oh, okay, so you're like, hey guys, I gotta go to work real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
But we can figure out that next time because it's midnight.
Yep, sounds good.
Yep.
So we'll put
setting this in the City of Gate chat, so remember.
We'll put a pin in it there, with you back in the City of Gate, but under the definite impression that it's come clear. Much to your annoyance, it's like you've become painfully aware that it's a game within a smart construct rather than. Yeah, the immersion's been kind of broken for you, but you're going to try and get back into it and just enjoy the game again and ignore the fact that the Enveron network is scrutinizing your every move for the moment.
For the moment, currently they're still innocent. They have committed no crime.
Yeah.
Seeing as, I've been trying to do that the entire time, it's not going to be hard for me.
Fair. But anyway, I hope you guys at home have enjoyed listening as much as we've enjoyed playing. And if you're not already a member of the community, please follow the link in the description to the Discord server. Come hang out with us. Check out the website. And of course, like, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell if you want more content like this. And in the meantime,